12 Futurecast.
All right, you're going to hear a lot of talk about snow in my forecast over the next 3 minutes, but keep in mind we don't want to lose sight of the fact that it's also going to be very cold, especially tomorrow into Wednesday morning. So this could be an issue if you're out there in the snow trying to shovel it away. You could get things like frostbite very easily as wind chills will approach zero, even going below zero at times over the next 48 hours. Now this afternoon is okay, but as we head into tomorrow, that winter storm watch goes into effect. Now it's in effect for this blue shaded area, and watches are issued when there's a potential of some snow. Right now it does look likely though that if the storm track holds, this watch may be turned into a warning. Don't be surprised if that happens late tonight or very early tomorrow morning. We look right now at live Pinpoint Doppler 12. Now the blue that you're seeing here over my shoulder, this is not part of that storm system. This is a piece of air that moves down later on this afternoon. It's a front. It has a little bit of snow to it, but it also has tremendously cold air behind it. You'll especially notice that cold air by tomorrow afternoon. In fact, we can track the precipitation going hour by hour. What you'll see is by early this evening, anywhere between 5 p.m. and 8 o'clock, the potential of what we call a snow squall. This is a very narrow band of snow that can temporarily drop visibilities, also lead to some pretty gusty winds. Not everybody sees this though. It kind of breaks apart as it approaches southern New England, so just keep that in mind. Even if you don't get the snow, you may get the gusty winds, and behind it we get the much colder temperatures later on tonight through tomorrow. So now we fast forward all the way through tomorrow afternoon, and much of your Tuesday ends up being snow free. You can see by 7 p.m. the blue starting to show up indicating snow. At this point, if the track holds, it looks like it may affect portions of the evening commute. This particular run says no, the commute would be okay, but it's a close enough call where we have to be aware of at least the potential of an affected commute tomorrow evening. Now overnight into Wednesday morning, this is the time frame where we're going to see the heaviest bands of snow pushing on through, represented by the dark blue. And then as we head into the Wednesday morning commute, if it hangs up enough, sure, that could be affected, but it's also possible that the heaviest of the snow moves out by the time the morning commute is wrapping up on Wednesday. So we'll have to iron out the timing details in the coming days, and I'll put up the accumulation forecast in just a second. In the meantime, not a bad afternoon for the holiday. 44 in Providence, Gloucester 32, Newport 44 degrees, New Bedford at 45. And again, we widen out the view, and here's that first piece of Arctic air. The Arctic air is actually behind the snow band. That moves through tonight, and then you combine the moisture with the Arctic air. That's why we have an all snow situation into tomorrow. So we won't have to worry about changing over to rain or anything like this. This will be a fluffy snow event. So at least if you get just a few inches, it will be easy to push away. Temperatures right now, look at the difference. 40s here in Providence. We have teens here in portions of upstate New York, and it's this colder air mass that makes its way into our neck of the woods overnight through tomorrow morning. It sticks around for a good part of the work week. Shown another way, we go through the next 24 hours. We have mid-40s right now. Look at the high temperatures by tomorrow afternoon. It's only in the low 20s, maybe just some teens. Wind chills will be close to zero, and then going below zero at times Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Here's that forecast. You could see I've increased these just a little bit, 2 inches to 5 inches possible for the Providence metro area, 4 to 6 along the south coast, and 6 to 8 for Cape Cod and the islands. But keep in mind, this is very dependent on the track of the storm. A little shift could really change those snowfall amounts, so stay tuned to Tony's forecast tonight. I will be updating things online throughout the day. And in that 7-day Futurecast, you can see, look at those cold temperatures, Patrick. 6 Wednesday morning, 8 on Thursday morning. And even if we eke out some actual temperatures in the low teens on those mornings, the wind chills, that's what you're going to notice near zero at times. So if you've been missing the cold, you like this forecast. Most of us, though, really don't want to see this return.
Oh, I've really been missing it, Pete.
I know, you mentioned that to me.
The withdrawals that I'm going through.
I know. You've had a tough
Snow
time.
and cold, yeah. All
Sorry
right.
about that, man.
Thank you, Pete.
Yep.
I know, you're just the messenger. Here's a look at what we're working on. Providence News beginning live at 5. Did a dirty play by a former teammate help